Good evening. Tonight, we investigate a major movement in the world of independent music. For over a decade, known globally as drums, has functioned as a rhythmic magnet, drawing talent from across the globe into her creative orbit. But as we enter February 2026, the nature of these connections is evolving. Is no longer just accepting invitations. She is actively curating of world-class virtuosos for her most ambitious project yet, the Global Studio Initiative. From the jazz-pop fusion of the Netherlands to the high-stakes session world of London, is on a hunt for specific voices that can match her technical depth and digital-first philosophy. We bring you the full investigation into the names, the genres, and the rhythmic challenges that define her 2026 collaboration strategy. The centerpiece of 2026 strategy is the Global Studio Initiative, an evolution of her legendary Kai Might series. Our investigation reveals that this is not merely an album, but a decentralized production hub that aims to bridge the gap between musicians on 6 continents. Utilizing high-speed, low-latency fiber optic connections from her London and Netherlands bases, is coordinating real-time sessions with a global orchestra. This initiative seeks to move away from the isolated, file-sharing model of the past and toward a live, reactive musical dialogue. For 2026, the focus is on musicians who possess the technical grit to perform real music in a digital landscape. This project is expected to feature over 50 individual artists, all unified by the vision of a borderless symphony. It is a bold defiance of the modern loop and sample culture, prioritizing human performance and technical mastery over computerized perfection. Following her 2024 graduation from the ArtEZ Academy of Music, 2026 is heavily influenced by the sophisticated jazz pop vocabulary she acquired in the Netherlands. Our reporting indicates that she is actively seeking collaborators from the European jazz fusion scene who can navigate the complex polyrhythmic suites she is currently composing. This isn't just about rock energy anymore. It's about a nuanced feel. She is reportedly looking for instrumentalists, specifically in the brass and woodwind categories, who can bring a sophisticated, academic depth to her traditionally rock-heavy foundation. This bridge between her YouTube prodigy roots and her Bachelor of Arts reality is the primary driver of her 2026 creative output. By integrating these academic elites into her global project, she is successfully transitioning from a performer of other people's hits to an architect of her own original, complex soundscapes. 2024 relocation to London was a strategic maneuver designed to place her at the center of the world's most elite session musician community. In 2026, her includes names from the old guard of British rock and soul, musicians who played on the very records she covered as a teenager. Reports suggest she is coordinating sessions with veteran guitarists and keyboardists who value the human groove that defined the classic rock era. This full-circle moment allows to function not as a student, but as a peer and producer to industry legends. These collaborations are being recorded in high-end London facilities, ensuring a stadium-ready sonic quality that her fans have come to expect. By bringing these legends into her global studio, she is preserving the heritage of the instrument while pushing it into the high-tech future of 2026. With one of the largest and most passionate in the world located in Indonesia, 2026 includes a dedicated section for the Southeast Asian archipelago. Our investigative team has found that she is actively reaching out to Indonesian virtuosos, from traditional gamelan percussionists to modern fusion bassists, to create a global fusion sound. This move is more than a marketing tactic. It is a deep dive into the complex rhythmic heritage of Indonesia. Aims to integrate these intricate mathematical patterns into her original 2026 compositions, creating a sound that has never been heard in Western rock. This strategic connection ensures her project has a truly global resonance, honoring the fans who have supported her journey for over a decade. It is a rhythmic diplomacy that uses the drum kit to speak a language that transcends borders and cultures. A critical but often overlooked pillar of the 2026 is commitment to mentorship. She is reportedly seeking out next-gen female instrumentalists, particularly drummers and bassists, to feature in her global projects. This is her way of providing a global platform to undiscovered talent, much like her father did for her in the early 2010s. It includes rising stars from social media platforms who demonstrate the same technical rigor and dedication to the craft that define the drums brand. By collaborating with these artists, is ensuring that her success paves the way for a more inclusive future in the male-dominated world of technical rock. She is no longer just a drummer. She is a figurehead and a catalyst for a new generation of women who prioritize skill over clout, fostering a community of authentic excellence that will outlast the latest digital trends. To round out the jazz and pop sophistication of her 2026 suites, includes a heavy focus on the US soul and R&B markets. She is reportedly seeking vocalists and bassists from hubs like Los Angeles and Atlanta, who can bring a silk and grit contrast to her powerful drumming style. This collaboration requires a different kind of mastery, the ability to play with a laid-back feel that is notoriously difficult to capture in a digital environment. Her ArtEZ training in the pocket is her greatest asset here, allowing her to coordinate these high-level US sessions with a deep understanding of the genre's history and mechanics. These collaborations are expected to be the most commercially accessible tracks of the 2026 project, bridging the gap between her technical progressive rock roots and the modern, groove-oriented sounds of the American charts. 2026 isn't just about names, it's about capability. To be invited into her global studio, a musician must be able to perform in her high-stakes, impossible one-take format. These are live-recorded, unedited performances where every musician must be perfect for the entire duration of the track. Our reporting indicates that her 2026 acts as a vetting process, where potential collaborators must prove they have the physical endurance and technical precision to survive an unedited session. This focus on visual transparency means her collaborators are as exposed as she is. It is a grueling standard that few session players can meet, but for those who do, it serves as the ultimate validation of their talent. This technical gatekeeping is what maintains the premium status of the drums brand, ensuring that every note heard on her 2026 project is 100% human and 100% authentic. The 2026 musicians are not just performers, they are being invited to participate in sonic process. This involves matching the specific drum tones and gear to the emotional and generic needs of the collaborator's style. For 2026 is seeking artists who are gear-obsessed and who value the physics of sound as much as she does. Whether it is matching a vintage snare to a London session guitarist or a high-tuned kit to a Tokyo vocalist, the collaborative process is a deep dive into audio engineering. This dedication to audio excellence is what makes her 2026 project an audiophile's dream. The musicians on her are chosen for their ability to contribute to this sonic depth, helping her create an analog warmth in a digital-first production. It is a shared obsession for the details that unites the 2026 ensemble. A major factor in why so many top-tier musicians are eager to be on 2026 is her total financial independence. Because she has bypassed traditional record labels and built a direct-to-fan economy through her grounded community, she can offer her collaborators a level of creative freedom they rarely find in the corporate world. There is no label executive demanding a radio-friendly hook. There is only the pursuit of musical excellence. This autonomy allows her to pursue difficult or niche collaborations that would be rejected by a mainstream label. The musicians on her 2026 list are drawn to this purity of purpose. They are coming together not for a contract, but for the art. This model is being watched closely by the industry as a potential blueprint for the future of virtuoso-led music production in a post-label era. As we conclude this special report, the 2026 stands as a manifesto for the modern musician. During is proving that the most powerful instrument in the world is the vision to connect a global audience through a single, perfect beat. The project is designed to be evergreen, a body of work that will be studied by drummers and producers for decades to come. As the first sessions of these new collaborations begin to echo from the Boat Studio to London and beyond, the message is clear. The journey from a home studio in Marburg to a global orchestra is complete, has found her voice, and she has invited the entire world to join the session. The 2026 era of drums is about the power of we, and for the musicians on that list, the beat of a lifetime is just one collaboration away. Reporting from the front lines of the 2026 Rhythmic Revolution, I'm your name. Back to the studio.